was talking about on Twitter. Well, no, and on Tumblr. I was talking about a lot of places because I was just so furious about how incredibly disappointing Doctor Who Infinity was. I absolutely loved Doctor Who Legacy. I love the whole mechanic of going about and getting your TARDIS team, collecting doctors, collecting outfits, putting together characters that otherwise would not be together. They had the people on that made this game. The developers of this game and Doctor Who Legacy. They're going on and on. This is nothing like we've ever done before. And it's amazing and it's fantastic and it's essentially just building this shit up, building it up to the fucking heavens, right? It's like, oh, you know, I'm really intrigued. I love Legacy. Obviously, I'm gonna love this game. It's no different than the other one, but you don't get you don't get like to collect anything. You feel like it's all for nothing. Yes, it has bits of like comic book in it, but you're doing these puzzles that is exactly what you were doing before, and like there'll be little different things, like whether it be a move limit, it's like evading at the limit. It's the exact same thing, minus the whole TARDIS team. So I figure I'll play a little bit of it for you. I'm not going to play the first one because I became very angry with it. It is interesting though. I did enjoy it. It's, as you can see, it's done by Michelle Gomez, who's fantastic, and I adore her. I think she's fantastic. And then you get like some Osgood thrown in there, and then you get some the character Freya, who I don't remember her being a character on here. She might have been. I don't remember. And you get some like good chops going on with this game. And then the other thing was because if you go on there and you go to buy this game is $15. Okay, and I bought it. Of course I bought it. I wasn't not going to buy it. You only get the first 3 games with that, so you're paying $5 a game for 150 levels of each. It just drags the story on. Like I can't describe how I mean, it was nice to see in this one. It was nice to see like Bill, who I thought deserved a lot better than what she got, have fun again with the Doctor and get to interact with Unit, because that's one thing I wanted to see was her. The one that I want is this one, because I get both my beloved Kate Stewart with the 4th Doctor. I know it's gonna be shit, but I'm really excited for it because that's the one thing I've been wanting. And the other cool thing is, like, of course you get Ingrid Oliver again, but you also get Mike Yates, who didn't have any interaction with the 4th Doctor. So I don't know, we'll see. And of course Nicholas Briggs. So obviously there's like Daleks or Cybermen involved. Anyway, so yeah, so you get, and then you get like this cool, like, but as you can see, blocked out, because this is something you have to pay extra for. You only get these first 3, and then you have to pay extra to get the other one. I'm just completely beside myself. So we're gonna play some of the 3rd Doctor because I like the 3rd Doctor. And he's with Joe Grant, and Katie Manning comes back to do voicing for Joe Grant. And then you get like Gary Russell, who's a great writer. Just get these really good people doing shit, and you give like this shit-tastic of the game that's like, it ends up not being fun. I'm gonna put this on mute while it does like little cutscenes.
Right. Everyone sit tight. Santiago, darling, make sure Lima is strapped in tightly, okay? Now then, is everyone settled? Not having second thoughts? No? Good. Well, sit tight, and Granny Jones is going to tell you one of her stories, okay? And no, before you ask, it won't be one you've heard before, and whoa! No, it's okay. That's exactly what I expected to happen. Everyone still safe and sound? Excellent. Well, this is a story about how when I was just a young Joe Grant, was anything but safe and sound. And as usual, it involves the Doctor, the TARDIS, and a funky bunch of aliens. So, here we go!
So the episode, Santiago's her grandson, and he was a character brought up in Sarah Jane Adventures. That's the only time he was ever used prior. And then that outfit they were just using for the older Joe Grant is from Sarah Jane Adventures, which I like that little homage to that.
The TARDIS made an uncomfortable landing, I have to say, and the Doctor seemed to be on edge straight away. I was all right, though. I could tell from the smell on the grass and the leaves of the woods that this was Earth.
Intrigued, right? Looks beautiful. And then you get these bits you gotta read, obviously, so I'll read them. I'm not gonna read like Katie Manning. Doctor, what's the matter? And you have to click, you can't just click anywhere on this picture, by the way. Only here. Don't tell me the Time Lords have already cancelled our freedom and zapped us straight back here. It's not like that. I don't like how I don't like how he's drawn. It doesn't look like him. Good, because I was looking forward to apple picking on Aceton Galaxy. Surely, after dealing with the Omega guy, we're allowed a quick test run in the TARDIS, and... Joe, please. There's something more physically wrong here. The TARDIS has been drawn here, like it's scented something, rather than a dog senses things, but she isn't quite sure what. Really, you know what this looks like, his son. Joe Grant looks like Joe Grant, but he doesn't look like a doctor. Seem to be in somewhere called Gallabrook, according to the sign. I'm just trying to get to some gameplay so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about.
We walked through the village, but it was quiet, deserted, really creepy. The Doctor found a newspaper on the floor that told us this was 1942. The middle of the Second World War, when bits of Britain were being bombed regularly, terrifying for the people that lived through that.
And like, even from that picture, it looks like the Fourth Doctor. It doesn't look like the Third Doctor. Doctor, where is everybody?
Then suddenly, a rickety door on a shop was yanked open, and a shopkeeper was there.
Are you mad? It's nearly time. Wait, don't go. I can't do any English accents. Get inside quickly, the bombs are coming. Doctor, maybe we should get undercover. Something seems to be worrying everyone. Bombs, German bombs. I don't think so, Joe. Now look, make sure all those children are safe. Don't to get hold of one of these so-called bombs. None of the Third Doctor's touch of misogyny. Just kidding. I mean, a very touch of his misogynistic behavior. The bombing begins, okay? Clear the orange rubble gems. Match with 2 orange gems. We're back with gems. This is a gem matching game again. So, I don't know what crack they were smoking, but it's not something completely different. You can't fail. I can't fail with this. So, we're good. So, essentially what this is the people that are in the two, like you can see the white with like people standing in it. They are stuck until we clear some of the rubble. So if I'm able to clear these main 2, obviously it'll be a lot easier. And just like Legacy, I'm able to move these anywhere. But as you can also tell, I'm not getting any like how you would get combo points with Legacy, where like if I was matching different colors, it would make the strength of the other color that I needed to be better. I don't know how you would phrase that, but it would be better. And it happens again. So like once you finish one screen, you're like, oh, okay, they'll move on. No, You keep doing it. Like, I'll have to do this puzzle like 2 or 3 times until they're satisfied and they let me move on. I just didn't matter where I moved that time. And then look, it happens again.
Now, where were we, Santiago?
That's how it is for every single puzzle. Sometimes they'll be different. Usually they're the same though. Terror from above. Look, here's another one. Match the inactive grayed out pillowcase gems along the following bound sketch before it reaches the bottom of the board. Like, what's the prize that I get to progress? I have to do this 3 times. I feel like if you did it once and were able to progress, if you fail it 3 times, they'll let you just like pass it. And half the time I found myself just passing it just so I could progress the story. Actors, and you used writers, and you used artists. You know what I mean? Like, you've used all of these amazing individuals. I just don't understand how you could think that's okay. And then you have the audacity to charge more money for the extra stories.
Oh, Santiago, I have so much more to tell you.
As you can tell, there's no reward system. There's no anything, because the story's good, but like, I don't want to play a game like this for hours and hours, having to do the same puzzles over and over and over again. As you can tell, I did 6 puzzles there, and they were the same fucking puzzles. We'll keep it going just a little bit longer.
When it was all over, the doctor showed us what he had found. It wasn't a German bomb at all, but a strange ball. The doctor put this carefully inside the pillowcase.
That's weird. What's it made of? It's not metal. Well spotted. You're learning to listen to me. No, it feels organic. Like the outer skin of a beetle or something. It's chitness? Chittiness?
Then one of the children walked over, slightly older than the others. She was an odd child. Strange eyes. They say that the eyes are the window to the soul, right?
Did they look like this?
Well, I'll say this about Lily. Her eyes were telling me something, but I couldn't put my finger on it. She just seemed more mature than most kids her age would have been in 1942.
How do you figure? Hello, I'm Lily. Our village has been under attack from these exploding bombs all week. Same time, same place, every day. Reverend Young says it's happened before. Reverend Young? Yes, he's my guardian. Sounds like the man to talk to. I'll take you to the manse. This way. Thanks, Lily.
As we walked towards the manse, we could see it had been badly damaged in the strange bombardment, and Lily was extremely upset. Nevertheless, she was determined to be strong, and she led us purposefully through the gates and towards the building. The doctor and I quickly caught up with her, partially because the building might not be safe, but also because we could hear plaintive cries in response to Lily's calls. The poor man, this Reverend Young, must have been injured. The manse was falling down around us. We were calling out for Reverend Young, and Lily led us to the front of the building. All I could hear was the poor man inside calling out to Lily. He sounded so hurt.
I'm gonna have to play this part 3 times, bringing our total to 9 boards cleared. We gotta knock down the walls, adjacent matches across the gems. Same shit. Same shit. I gotta do it again. I don't know the point of the umbrella. Oh, here's the Reverend. I guess we have to go and save him now. We have 5 turns to do it. Oh no, Reverend. Gotta save you.
Such a sad tale. Are you sure you're okay to continue?
Good question, Joe. Because I don't know.
Happy that we had successfully found all the items we needed, we then spoke to the Reverend Young.
My name is Young. Colin Young. It's my job to look after Lily here. But the collapse of masonry has hurt me. This does not seem like a very suitable place to watch anyone. Don't speak, we'll see what we can do. Reverend, the doctor says the bombs aren't bombs. Really? No, he thinks they're made of organic compounds. Chitin. Does he now?
I must tell you, the Reverend seemed curiously unfazed by the fact that the doctor and I didn't look local, let alone from 1942. It was like he suspected we were from somewhere else entirely, and overjoyed at the thought.
Doctor, we need to help this poor man. We need to get him some help. Oh no, I can come with you. We must get to the great house. Really, why? Why not? Lily and I need to get there. And I think you two can help me with things when we do. $10 says we're gonna have a puzzle in about 2 seconds. Doctor, look at the lake. It's empty. Where has the water gone? I don't do a very good job.
As we walked, Lily explained that the grand house sat on top of some 19th century mines, and that this is where we would find help for Reverend Young.
Have you noticed these trees, Joe? They look extra tree, don't they? They don't smell like trees from Earth. There's something about them. Look, this tree is leaking. Careful, Joe, it's not sap. It's acid.
Horrified, I backed away from these awful trees. It occurred to me that these could be acting rather like some kind of guard dog trees, deliberately placed there to keep people away. Lily had spotted a dead squirrel in the branches. The poor thing was almost melted away by the acidic sap. I drew the doctor's attention to this, and he nodded, telling us he'd encountered acid this strong before, but not on Earth. But he couldn't remember on which planet.
This is going to be the same thing. So, I just wanted to let you guys know, or show you guys, that this is what we as Whovians have been given, yet again, from developers who have sworn to do something different. Seems to me they just kind of want some money. But who am I to judge? Who am I to tell? Obviously, a lot of work went into this, not on the developer's part, but into the artist's part, story writer's part. I wish there was an option that you could limit the amount of puzzles done. I just really don't see the need to do 3 of the same type of puzzle back to back to back every time the puzzle comes up. So like when I do this, it will do yet another 3 puzzles. And I read somewhere by the end of each story you've done about 150 puzzles just because they just keep having you repeat them. I can't stand by this game. I'm a Whovian. I'm a huge Whovian. I love Doctor Who. I love the art and the love and the just the feeling and the history of this character and what's coming next for this character, and to see it treated like this, it deserves better. And you guys really need to fix it. You guys, I don't know why you would think 3 in a row of the same fucking puzzle was a good idea. Over and over and over and over and over again. With half the time, it's just like 3 seconds between sets of puzzles. It's not cool. It's not right. So think about it before you spend your money, or if you want to spend your money like I did, because I thought it was going to be something better, just know what you're getting yourself into, essentially. And even the one that I want, which I'm probably going to pay money for because I want it that badly, to see the 4th Doctor interact with modern day Kate Stewart, is something, again, I have to pay money for when I've already paid $15 for fucking puzzles, for the same puzzles that we've gone over time and time again. Just know what you're doing, know what you're getting into. Other than that, later date.